Then he said, "Okay, let's roll." He put the phone down, and the revolt began.
So what happened next? We know what we know mostly from that cockpit voice recorder, which captured the final chaotic minutes. And the families of the victims who listened to the tape, they described an unbelievable scene. This wasn't just panic, it was a sustained, coordinated assault.
They said it sounded like a football game, this rising roar of voices. You can clearly hear shouts in English. "Get him!" You hear them chanting together, "In the cockpit! In the cockpit!" At one point, you can hear a hijacker literally screaming as if he's being overpowered. And while all this is happening, the plane itself starts lurching violently from side to side, a clear sign of the desperate struggle for control going on inside. So here it is, the ultimate question. Did they actually get through that door? Did they make it inside? Well, we might never know for sure, but the evidence is tantalizing. For instance, Rickard Guadagno's law enforcement ID was found in the debris field, right next to the wreckage of the cockpit. That suggests he was right at the front of that charge when the plane went down. And then, there are the final words on the recording, the very last thing you hear. It's not "pull up," which is what an American pilot or even one of the hijackers would likely have screamed. It's "turn it up." One family member is convinced this was her husband, who was from New Zealand, and would have used that exact phrase. It strongly implies someone else had their hands on the controls, even for a split second. They just ran out of time. They ran out of time to save themselves. But what they accomplished in those final minutes had a profound, world-changing impact. The story of Flight 93 didn't end in that Pennsylvania field. In so many ways, that's where its real legacy began. Let's be crystal clear about what was at stake. The terrorists' goal was to fly that plane straight into the U.S. Capitol building while Congress was in session. The symbolic blow and the loss of life would have been catastrophic. But because of what those passengers did, the plane went down in an empty field. Their mission was a failure. The passengers and crew saved the Capitol, and they saved who knows how many lives. Just think about that for a second. Before the military could get jets in the air, before anyone in Washington even knew what was happening, the very first successful counterattack on September 11th was planned and carried out by a group of business people, students, athletes, and flight attendants, with no weapons. They fought back. And that's really the legacy of Flight 93. It leaves us with this powerful question. Those 40 people, armed with nothing but phone calls and pure courage, showed the world that even in the most hopeless situation imaginable, you still have a choice. Their story redefined what heroism looks like, and it's a permanent reminder of the extraordinary things ordinary people are capable of.